Hello everyone, this is A42 back on how to play today. Look at how to play this game, Tricky Tides, from Gold Seal Games. Zafty, designed by Stephen Aramini, who I am a fan of. Artwork by Naomi Farrell, who did an excellent job. This is a 2 to 4 player trick-taking, pick up and deliver game for ages 12 and up. About 30 to 45 minutes. You get lots of components, as you can see. I'm going to have to zoom out here a little bit. So, what do you get? You get this bag, which is a nice little draw bag, and within this draw bag, if I can get it open, is a bunch of cubes of various colors representing goods, just little wooden cubes, of which there is 78 total, and they are, I can show right here. There's a bunch of white representing sugar and black representing coffee. There's some in blue and red that represent spice and silk. And there's 6 gold that represent gold. They're yellow, represent gold. And I should note that, actually it says right here on these, I'll show you that in a bit. You get 4 of these anchor tokens. Each player is going to get one. You get these 4 monster standees that have a dragon, an octopus, a whale, and a shark, I believe it is. They even come with little plastic standees, but you only use these for the advanced mode, which I'm not going to get into today. You have these 4 sip cons, which each player is going to get one, and a nice wooden first player token, which is a barrel. I'll put these to the side since I won't use them. You get these monster sighting cards, which you will be using. They got point values on one side. Each player is going to get one of these. And so different monsters that you sight are going to be worth different amounts of points, depending on the player. You also get 12 event cards, which I believe again is for the advanced mode, but they do different things. We'll put them here for now. You have these 12 island cards. They all have a directional thing for north, because these are the cards you're going to be using for the trick-taking portion of the game. They have different suits represented for the different monsters and colors. They also feature different directions you'll be able to go in if you win that trick. Or when it's your turn to move. Doesn't matter if you win or not. You're going to be moving. And for this you get, these are the navigation cards. There's 32. Each suit is numbered 1 through 8, I believe. Yeah. Then, lots of square cards. You get these 36 order cards, which is what you're going to be trying to fulfill to score victory points as it shows on them. I believe that covers everything. Well, actually, I forgot about these. These are your sip boards. Each player is going to get one. You have storage for 7 of the goods at any point in time. And what I wanted to show you, I'll put this green and purple side, is at the bottom it tells you kind of value of stuff. You can trade in 3 white or black for 1 gold, or 2 red or 2 blue for 1 gold. That's the value on them. Each one has some cool sails. Say on the blue, they can be yellow. A couple of things we need to do. So, each player is going to get these ships, and you're going to put these on cards. On one of the cards, there's 2 cards for each player that has their ship on it. So maybe this guy goes here, and I go here. These other ones that have different ship colors on them are going to be flipped down. And they're just going to be empty sea, is what it is. these other cards, we got a little setup to do. First of all, we got to put one of these cards on each of these islands. They even fit right there in the corner of the island. Just like so. We'll put these aside for now. As these get fulfilled, we will replenish them. But then we also got to put out the goods. Each one of these cards has a number on them. 4, 2, 3, 5. That's how many goods we're going to put on there. And again, we will replenish these as well as we go through the game. This first one is 5. So you pull out 5 random goods. Lots of sugar on that island. And then 4. 3. And in order to fulfill these cards, as you can probably guess, you need to have these goods. So for this one, I need to have 4 black tokens and 1 red. This one, 3 blue and 1 white. Oh, look at that. Lots of sugar on that island. Oops, that's 2. My bad. And the rest we'll put aside. Now these ones that have a sip that you're on, that has your sip icon on it, that's your starting port. You can start on whichever one you want. These other ones now are open sea. You're just gonna, sail right past those. You're not gonna go there. And you just see, whoever most recently was on a boat becomes a star player. That would not be me. I haven't been on one in ages. And they would get the rum bell. We'll just pretend it was me. You become the star player. Each player also gets an anchor token, which I forgot all about. The anchor tokens, let's see if I can remember what they do. I believe, if I recall, what the anchor token does is, and also we're just going to get rid of these. We're going to keep these face down. For me, I get 3 points for sharks, 2 for dragons, 1 for octopus, none for whales. Moment is whatever it is. This, basically, if I recall, is if I have a legal move and I don't want to move, I can play that and not move, but I believe it's a one-time use, if I do recall. So the only thing left to do is shuffle these navigation cards. It's yes, you can. We'll shuffle if you want. Lovely. And we're going to deal 8 cards to each player. The rest get put aside. And yes, you're going to keep these secret in your hand, just like any other game, for the most part. Since I'm the start player, I get to lead. I'm going to play a card. Maybe I'll play the 7. Each card has a specific suit associated with it, and it is must fall. So I play this one. My opponent has to follow with that suit that they have. It's a good idea to orient these cards as well, so the north is all on the same side. So it's less confusing. So they're going to play, maybe they just decide to play this 5. So, whoever plays the highest card gets to move first. And you can see I can move basically any direction except for south. So I'm going to hop over to this island. Now, when I'm there, if I have goods, I can, deliver them and collect that card for points. But since I don't, I'm just going to pick up goods. And so I'm going to take, you have to take everything of one color. So I'm just going to take these black. And remember, I can use 3 black to make 1 gold if I want. And I'll just put them on here. Because there are some that might require gold to fulfill. But also, at the end of the game, golds are going to be worth extra points. And, did I even move? Oh yeah, I moved from there to there, right? So then my opponent's going to go. They can move anywhere except for east or west. Which is fine. We'll move down here and they'll collect these 2. We're all working on the coffee. Now that we're done with that, we can restock these. The 2 new ones here and 2 new ones here. You discard these and we play another trick. So maybe I'll play 8 orange. Also, the directions you can go, I should point out, is directly corresponded to this number. So this has 7 directions for number 7. Number 1 only has 1 direction you can go. So maybe, this guy looks at what he's got here. He does not want to play this one, because he'd be kind of limited to where he can go. I guess, will play this free. Why not? So I win, so I get to go first again. And I am going to go here. And I'm going to collect these 3 white ones, because I can't deliver anything yet. And now my opponent, he can only go basically this way or this way. So he's going to go this way, and he's going to take 1 gold. And so then we replenish again. Ooh, 2 red there. That was 5. Interesting. And remember, if you don't want to move, even if you can make a legal move, you can just play this. If you play a card and you can't actually move anywhere, like for instance, let's say I played a card that only let me go up or to the left. I can't go that way. I would just be stuck where I currently am. So anyways, you keep going back and forth like this. We can take these cards out of here. Once you have the goods to fulfill something, you can fulfill it. For instance, let's just say I had, I'm going to cheat a little bit here. Let's just say I had moved down here and I have all of these. I can pay these goods, the 3 black and the 1 red, to collect this card and put it in my score pile. I put these back in the bag, and obviously we'll replenish the card and replenish anything else as well. That's how you deliver the goods. At the end of the game, you're going to keep playing and going back and forth, playing cards, delivering goods, picking up goods. And you're going to play 3 rounds. So you're going to play until you've played all the cards in your hand. Reshuffle, redeal. You do this 3 times. And again, this one, you play, like for instance, I'm here and I could legally move down here and I don't want to move. I could just play this and stay where I am. But it's a one-time use. So then what you're going to do at the end of the game, let's say I have, something like that. And let's just say I have some more cards. And you can see something here. Okay. Let's just say, this is how the game ended. I'm going to total up all these points, the gold on the things I've delivered. So that's 13, 18. I'm also going to score for the gold that I currently have here. Or for what I have. So I get 1 gold for every gold, plus 1 for every free sugar or coffee, which is the black ones, and 1 for every 2 red or blue, the silk, and whatever spice. So I would get 1, 2, 3 more points right there for the gold. For some reason this is, oh wow, that's I only just noticed that. No wonder it's not sitting properly. It was poorly cut. That's just bad. I'll pick a nicer one. There we go. So I'm going to get, like I said, 1 gold for these 2 red, 1 for these 3 white, and 1 for the gold sets. Another 3, 18 plus 3 is 21, but there's more scoring. Remember this card? Flip it face down, and I'm going to get points for each card, for each animal that I got. So I'm going to get 3 points for the psych, that brings me up to 24. 2 points for this, that's 26. And 1 for this octopus. So, whatever that was for points. And that's how you play the game. It's a pretty cool game. Obviously, if you have more people, you're going to have more islands available. And more goods. And yeah, but it's pretty cool. Good quality components, linen finish in all the cards. And it's very nice. Now, these can be used, and you're going to get different abilities that you can use. But again, this is more for an advanced game, I do believe. Indeed. That they recommend using once you become comfortable with the game. Same with these monsters. That's for an advanced game variant as well. And basically, you would have these next to the card that has the logo. Like for instance, this one is going to go here. And this one's going to go here. This one would go here. And this one would go here. And there's things you would activate. I think it's the lowest player, whoever played the lowest card would activate it. And whatever, it's an advanced thing. I'm not going to get into it. But it's pretty cool. So that is a game. Comment, like, subscribe, let me know what you think. I think it's a pretty cool game. Pretty awesome. And that is that. Let me know what you think. See ya.